Alright, today we're going to be adding a new page into Everlight CMS for our website. I've actually already prepared some of the content here in a Microsoft Word document. As you can see, we're going to make a Partner With Us page. Basically what I've done is this is the content I want in the page, and I've actually went ahead and saved all the links that I'm going to need within the page. So to get started, we simply go over to Everlight CMS and we go ahead to Pages and Manage Pages. Once this loads, it's a brand new page, so we're going to click Add Item. Now I already know that I want to call this page Partner With Us. Now this page name is actually only used for you to identify what the page is here in the back-end system, so you really don't need to worry about what you name it as long as you know what it is. The next thing I'm going to need to do is kind of look at the content area. Now this is actually going to be the main area of your page where everything is pulled from. And some key things to know about this area is, number one, we actually have predefined kind of styling that you can use. So if we would actually go ahead and we would type in Partner With Us, because we know that this is kind of the title we want in the page. One of the preset styles here is actually an H1 tag, which is actually what you're going to want to use for your titles. Right now we're defaulted on a paragraph, which is what you'll use for most text, but we want this to be a title, so we're going to go through and just check out heading 1. As you can see, it's actually already matched the styling that correlates with the website that you're actually connected to. Since that's going to be kind of our title right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and keep that and space down. Now since I've went ahead and put everything into this document that I need here, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this. Now the key here is anytime you copy and paste from Word document or from anywhere for that matter, you always want to use this little clipboard with a T on it, which is paste as plain text. So you go ahead and click that, and then go ahead and copy and paste your content, and it's going to strip all the formatting out so it doesn't mess with your website. Now that we actually have this in here, we can kind of format around and make it look the way we want it to look. Now since this right here is actually is paragraph text, it's actually everything here is in paragraph tags, which is how you want it to be. On the page we kind of had it set up, as you can see over here. We wanted to kind of separate one-time donations and recurring kind of as headers. We have multiple options we can do for this, so I'm actually going to go ahead and return these down so we can kind of split this information up. But you can kind of play around with your styling here. So if we click heading 2, that's kind of what that's going to look like. We could pick a heading 3, and it's white and a little smaller with bold text. Then you could check out heading 4, which is actually a little smaller, but we actually have one reserved, which is a heading 5, and this is actually a blue bar. And as you can see, it's a nice page separator. So now that we've decided we're going to keep heading 5 for this separator, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with our next subsection. So we just highlight the text here, and we'll go ahead and pick heading 5. And now we have everything nicely broke up and ready to go. The next thing you're going to need to know is how to insert links. So right off the bat, I told you before that we'd kind of save the links. So we're going to do donate via credit card first. So all you do is you go ahead and highlight that, click the little link guy, and then right here is where you're going to paste in your link. So I'll just come over here to where I actually saved it, and I'll go ahead and copy and paste this. And we paste it right into there, click insert, and we have a link created. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do the same for the rest here. And this next one's a pretty big link. Paste that in, click insert, and then we also have a link down here which goes to the partner account area, which I've saved that link right here. And we'll do the same for this section. Now it actually looks like we've pretty much got this page where we want the content to be. So we're going to continue down and look at our other options. The next thing you're going to want to look at, this custom field is pretty much what you're always going to use. You're never really going to want to click system based. That's more for administrators. So you kind of want to go with the default settings here. If we would change published here to no, then people on the front end would not be able to view this page. And it's kind of, you can actually keep this set to yes, and if you never link to it, they're never going to be able to find it. So it's kind of this thing, or if you want to take it offline for a little bit, it's an easy way to do it. The next thing you're going to do is select your sidebar. Now we've actually have some sidebars already made. We have an About Us, Contact Us, you know, some random ones. But I'm going to go ahead and just use the About Us sidebar for right now. But in our next video, we're actually going to talk about how to create these sidebars. So for now, we're just going to click About Us, and then we're going to come down here, and we actually have our meta info, which has to do with search engines and the page title. So we're going to call this the Hope Center as the page title. Partner with us. This is going to be information on partnering with the Hope Center. And for tags, we'll do partner, donate, and giving. And we also, what we'd like to do is on this About Hope page, we have this featured image up here. So some sites will have different elements where this featured image will go, but on this site in particular, it just so happens to fall right here in this area. So we're going to go back to our Add a Page, and under Image, we're going to go ahead and pick that image, which is going to be displayed at the top. And I've actually already saved it on my desktop as that. So we click Open, and it looks like everything is good to go. So we're going to go ahead and save and continue edit and get this page added. And it looks like we have successfully added this page, and now we can actually see that we have this permalink options, which now shows up. Now this is actually the full link to your page. A little trick here, this is actually the real link, but we've written some new stuff into our software, so you can actually now get rid of this view index area. This will be updated in Everlight soon, but everyone hasn't been transferred over, so this link will also always work as well, but you can actually get rid of this entire section here and just put partner with us in that area. Now if you didn't actually want it to be partner with us, you could manually change this right here, and that would actually allow you to set what the page link would be for this page. So let's just say, you know, let's just say that you want to say partner with Hope. You could actually save and continue edit, and this is going to be your new URL to your page. And once that loads, you can see that we're now partner with Hope, but we're actually just going to keep it at partner with us. So I'm going to change that back. So now what you're going to see is we can actually come to the front end of the site, and we can actually type in partner with us. And here is the page we have just created, and everything should actually work and function just fine. And here's our image that we've uploaded, and here's the sidebar that we actually selected in the default settings. This should pretty much be everything you need to know about creating a page. There's actually a few more advanced techniques that we can get into kind of in here. Actually, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump into it. We can actually add images in here, and we can add videos and, you know, other elements. So let's say, for example, that right under this partner with the kingdom, we decided that we wanted to add a quick image in. Basically, you're going to click this little image, and then what you're going to do is click this little browse box. Once you click this browse box, your whole library of images is now going to show up. Now if you have an image on your computer that you need to add quickly, you go to this upload section, and you can actually go ahead and browse and click upload and upload the image, which is then going to appear in your browse section. But just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and just click this guy right here, Brian. And then he's going to pop in right here. And then what you want to do is under appearance, this is where you're going to go ahead and figure out how wide you want the image to be, how tall, if you want vertical space. So what we could actually do is alignment. If we wanted to, say this was going to be in the middle of text, you could say to the left. And as you can see in the preview here, it would let text wrap up around it, at which point you could start typing in spacing around your image. And you're kind of getting the preview for everything over here. But in this certain case, we just want to throw in the image. So we're going to click Not Set, and we're going to delete all this. This is just kind of show you how to pop an image in. So if you go ahead and click OK, you can see that we've added the image. You can click on the image. You can center that image. You can kind of move things around and play with things as you want. You can actually go ahead and resize your images right within the editor. And then we're going to go ahead and left align that image. And we'll actually got pushed over, so we'll push that back. But basically, when you're done to, you can just delete it, kind of mess around. So that's just a simple way to drop an image in. Now let's say, for example, that you wanted to put a video in here. Now we're going to pretend that we've actually already uploaded the video through the Video Center, but we're actually going to we'll talk about that in another installment, which just covers media and videos. But we're going to pretend that we've actually already done that. So what we can do is we can place our cursor right there where we want it, and now we're going to click the little video clip here. So we'll go ahead and click this, and then we're going to click the Browse button. And we're going to say we're looking at, we'll say this church promo. We'll go ahead and click that video. We're going to set the dimensions that we'd like in the video. I'm going to say 400 by 200. Click Insert. And as you can see, you can kind of get an idea of what the settings. If you look at this right off the bat, and you're like, this isn't what I wanted, you can kind of resize it right here on the fly and then pull it down, or you can actually just click right back into the media thing and you can manually enter in your values. But I want to go ahead and also center this, and looks like everything is sitting there, so we're going to save and continue edit. Now what this is automatically going to do is Everlight on the front end is automatically going to be able to convert that code and pop into this page. So if we go ahead and refresh, which is right here, we can actually see that it's went ahead and thrown this into the page and we're ready to go. And it's actually went ahead and automatically found the snapshot image, the preview image for the video, which is stored in the Media Center. So if we go ahead and click play, this should,
when most people start attending
right off the bat, will play. Now, just as easy to get rid of the image. And we'll save and continue. And now we will refresh. And everything's gone. We just need to fix a little bit of space in here. Try that again. And once that saves, we should be good to go. Yep. And that's how you create a simple page. And on the next video, we're going to be talking about page objects.